Welcome back to EA Sports, everybody. My name is James Cebulski. The exhibition schedule continues tonight here on the ice. You've been waiting for this all day. I've been waiting for this. Cheryl's been waiting for it. Oh, boy. You know, talking to both teams before this one, they both wanted it. Let's see who wants it more as we are underway. Across the line, down the left wall. And he easily stops that one.
The key to being a great goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner. He does an excellent job here.
Hard hit frees up the puck. Moves the puck up to Kerfoot. Toss to the front, and he turned that one aside. Houston's got the puck along the boards. Moves it to the offensive zone.
Cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical and really set the tone, and that's what he was doing right there.
Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one.
Well, this is an incredible athletic save, but this is all instinct. There's no time to put yourself in position. You just react, and if you get there, you get there. What a great job. As we look at that hit, you can certainly see the adrenaline running through his body on that one. I mean, he elicited all of his power into that hit there, James. But I really like the timing of it. You want to make sure that you're dictating tempo and pace right from the onset of a game. That's how you do it.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. We're still scoreless. Bank pass off the boards. Slides it across to Holmstrom. And that's off target as it hits a body. The Mammoth have taken possession in their own end. Utah's through center and now in the offensive end. Tries to dangle and the puck skips away.
Michelli's trying to get a little too fancy with the puck there, and as a result, he loses it.
Makes the save with the Trappers.
I'm not sure how he kept up to that shot right from the slot area, James, but man, he flashed the leather. He made the save, no rebound to boot.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. Still scoreless in this one. And that goes off a player in front. Scoops up the puck here. Puts it in deep. Houston's got the puck behind the net. Beautiful feed up ahead from the right wing side. Takes a shot. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. With the steal. Taken by Fabro. Up the neutral zone now. Oh, and he completely muffs the shot. And he's knocked off the puck there. Houston's moving it along the wing. Taken along the wall by McGinn. The Bandits gain possession. Utah's got it from behind the net.
McGinn's been a workhorse tonight, James, and there's just another example of it, and the entire bench knows it. They're invigorated by it. I mean, he's on his way down, he's stumbling, and he manages to find the puck and get a shot on net. That's tenacity at its best.
Stops him with the blocker. Big time stop there. Let's get the call. Mendocino's been given 2 minutes for cross-checking.
The league is trying to crack down on the cross-checking penalties here, James. They got eliminated from the game. It's dangerous, it's reckless, and guess what? He's going to get the 2 minutes.
And the man advantage unit comes out to go to work.
An opportunity here to go up by 1 on the power play. You know they've worked on this in practice. It's something you do, your repetitions. This is what prepares you to be big in these moments.
Turns aside that blast. They fight for it along the boards. The Mammoth have possession shorthanded. And a successful clearing attempt. Houston's got the puck. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Feeds it over. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. Works it across to Kuzmenko. Here's a shot. Stops that one. And he gets in front of that one.
Well, he didn't flamingo there, and if you want to be on a PK, you got to make sure that you get to those shooting lanes hard and fast.
The Bandits gain possession along the wall. Takes a hit on the play. Sends it over. Takes a shot. Scores! Well, putting the special in special teams. It's a power play tally.
Well, it's all about specialty teams, and it often makes a difference. And right now, there was pass execution, and they found a way to attack the net. Well, this is a goal, and it exemplifies that speed kills, in particular through the neutral zone. And you get an odd man rush, and everyone's moving. As you cross the blue line, you have numbers. You're going to make your opponent pay.
Houston's finally opened the scoring here in the first. Now let's see how both teams respond, right, Cheryl?
Yeah, and I think this is a product of just playing the game differently and having a different mindset. They started the game, they were hesitant, almost as if they're playing just to keep it close and not to lose. You got to play to win the game, and they've really opened it up in the latter half of this period.
What a save! He'll probably feel that one tomorrow. Slides it across to Gunther. Handles it along the blue line. Picked up along the boards by Zuber. Intercepts the pass. Oh, it stays out. Got a piece of that one.
I love the save, James. I mean, the goaltender is so aggressive on this play. He doesn't give the shooter any time to get rid of it.
Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. In this period, 1-0 the score. O'Brien's gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. From the point! Oh, what a block! He'll get a pat on the back from the coach when he gets off, if he can get off. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Makes the save with the trapper.
I would have lost the puck 3 times by the time that I would handle like that.
Scores! And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave, the momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal. Well, certainly he looks frustrated after letting that goal in, James. It's almost like a fielder in baseball. If you touch it, you should be able to stop it, and then he gets a big chunk of that one. Unfortunately, it goes in the netting.
Closing this period on a high note, now leading by 2.
Well, they've really taken control of this game in the first period, James. They've set their tone, and a lot of it's coming off of their shot selection. They're putting a ton of pucks to net.
Shot! That's denied by the goaltender. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Getting into the later stages of this period, the Bandits now lead by 2. Utah's won it, now they'll go on the attack. And just got a piece of it to keep it out. Slides it up to Radish. Here we go, one-man rush. Fires it on net. Scores! They strike again, and that's 3 unanswered goals.
Over and over and over again, James, and you can see the excitement on the bench. They know that they've deflated. They pushed their opponent back on their heels. They need to keep
And they have done just that. And they've got the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. The Mammoth have possession along the boards. Picked off. Here he is, shot inside. And a great save.
Well, he's flashing the leather on this save. The shooter's in a grade A scoring area, and man, he just whips out the glove and makes the save.
Houston's looked great thus far, leading here late the first period. And they'll start with possession. Here's a shot. Denies the chance by blocking it. Slides it back to the blue line. Here's a shot. And makes the routine save. Inside the final minute of the first here. Houston's got it behind the net. The Bandits break out of their own end with one last chance. Shot! Denies him on the slapper! And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Officials have got both teams ready, and it looks like play is set to resume here. Utah's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. Oh, what a stop there with time running down. There's the buzzer, 20 minutes in the books, second period just around the corner. The middle stanza is about to go. The officials ready to drop the puck. Here we go, period number 2 underway. They've had that intermission to regroup. Let's see if there's any response. All right, partner, we've got a pretty good sample size of what we've seen in this one tonight. Your assessment?
Utah's been running around and chasing the game, look very disorganized out there, not aggressive, and giving their opponent way too much time with the puck.
And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Cuts into the paint. He scores! The captain leading by example.
The goaltender, he's going to want this one back, James. I thought that he was set to position. Just the blast of the shot, it hit him. He got a good chunk of it, but it went in. You can see the frustration in the body language.
Change in goal.
Sometimes it's not necessarily about your performance, but it's about changing it up, resetting, refocusing, and they're going to get him out of there.
The Bandits have already created a mismatch here tonight when you look at the scoreboard, Cheryl, but they're not taking the foot off the gas.
Well, they're not, and every time they have an opportunity to shoot, they're putting it to the net, and a lot of confidence for every player here when they get the puck into that offensive zone, the reason why they've got such a heavy lead.
Here they come on the rush. Tries to the paint. Oh, beautiful glove save. The Bandits have generated a lot of pucks on net and have turned more than a few of those shots into goals. Bjugstad's won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. Jersey's taking it from his own end. Utah's got possession of the puck. Michelli's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. Here's a save by Anderson. Tries to get the puck to Grizzly. Gaining momentum up along the side. Puck picked up by Holstrom. He scores! What a goal!
So what do you do, James? Your starting goaltender is out of the net. Your relievers come in and has just gotten peppered. Now you got to look to one another
Here's a shot. Slapped away by the blocker.
Anderson's done a good job making that save, especially because it's been a quiet night for him. It's been an offensive explosion in the other end, but when you're faced with a save, you have to make it. You don't want to open the door for your opponent.
Moves it quickly over to Bouchard. On the attack along the boards. And he gets a chunk of that to keep it out.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Houston's had the better scoring opportunities and lots of them, which is why they lead in a big way here in the second. Sissons wins the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. Poked away. And it's kicked away. And they come up with it as the puck skips out. Tosses it on to Lemereux. Here they are on the attack. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Hiles got it into offensive territory. Ryerson, and he makes the save there. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Here they come on the attack down the right side. Puts it on net, and he comes up with the stop there. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period, Houston's put on a smothering offensive performance. They lead at 5-0. Quick feed to Broberg. Slides it on over to Zamula. Takes it across the blue line. Quick shot! Oh, what a blocker save! He got all of that with the waffle board. What a steal in his own end. Dumps it in. Broberg's got a hold of the puck behind the net. Oh, just a textbook hit. Stopped by the goaltender. The Mammoth have gained control of the puck along the wall. Dumps the puck in. Houston's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Shot! Oh, denies them with the paddle save!
Thornton's able to put that puck to the corner, and it really keeps the puck out of harm's way. No second shot opportunity.
Anderson's going to hang on for a whistle.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You got to love it. You have to have great timing. You got to know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Dominated right from the start. Their offense clicking on all cylinders, and they lead here in the second. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. Bjugstad's got it in the defensive end. They've got some momentum here. The poison defender. It's in the back of the net. He scores!
Anytime you have numbers off the rush, you typically have speed, as indicated right here, James. You're trying to create 2-on-1, you have an edge drive, you got it all, and you bury it.
The Bandits are firing on all cylinders tonight. Look at the scoreboard now, and there's no end in sight. We're only here late in the second.
Well, I mean, it's been a wave of energy, just shift after shift, and no matter who goes out there, they find a way to cash in, get it done, maintain possession. This is a team that, you said it, they're firing on all cylinders, James. This is going to be an absolute blowout.
Here's a short pass to Stedman, and he loses control of the puck. Sends it over to Cotter. Moves the puck across to Bjugstad. Here's a chance. Stones him in front. Passes the puck over to Stedman. Moves it up. Cuts to the point. Stopped by the goaltender.
Well, we know he's got a great glove hand, and man, does he ever show it off right there with that stop.
Houston's had no shortage of scoring opportunities tonight, and they have capitalized on plenty as they take a sizable lead here late in the second. And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize. And a good save on the play as action continues. And They may come up with possession off that battle. And now it's grabbed by Cooley. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Takes a shot. Oh, he put it just wide as it hits the outside of the post.
The Bandits continue to press even though they have a comfortable lead on their opponent, and this is a sign of a good team. You know when your opponent is on their heels. They get the lane, they attack, they shoot. This one goes off the frame, but nonetheless, it didn't matter much. They're sitting with some cushion.
Kuzmenko's got it in the defensive end. Feeds it on over to Grizzly. And now he angles it across to Cooley. Long lead pass up the center. Moves it to Iginla. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Denied by the goaltender. Dishes it to Cooley. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Well, there you go. 2 periods down. 1 more to go. At least for now, right? Third period just around the corner. Opening face-off for period number 3 is ready to go. Curious to see if there was any message sent in the room in that second intermission because it has been a blowout thus far. I wonder if they might even just run the clock. 2/3 of the way to the finish line, and this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
Houston's 20 minutes away from closing out a dominant performance, James. They've been defensively responsible. They've provided a lot of offense when they've gotten into the offensive zone. Now it's about seeing the finish line and closing it out properly. Holmstrom's been sniffing in and around the net all game long. Multiple scoring opportunities. Finally going to connect on the last one. But if you look at his body of work over the course of the game, he's had a lot of sustained pressure in the offensive zone, and he's been a real threat.
Face-off coming up, and Cheryl, a critical one at that for both sides here.
Well, you know that the goaltender is extremely fatigued. I mean, just look at the last shift. I mean, in their own zone, finding ways to get the puck out. And, of course, the opponent just owning play, hemming them in, and finding ways to get the puck to the net. So they got to continue that pressure. And if you're on the goaltender side, you got to make sure you get it out of the zone and give them some rest.
The Mammoth have the puck against the boards. The point break! Denies him!
This is just an athletic save, and it's also a power push that is able to get him across the crease. I mean, I'm not sure how he got there in time. From the strong side to the weak side post, but he did it.
Houston's on total cruise control early in this third period. And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Utah's crossed the line and on the attack. Here's a centering pass. Oh, they couldn't complete that. Streaking into the attacking zone to the right. Here's a shot, and he snags that one with the glove. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. The Bandits have certainly subscribed to the quantity theory offensively tonight. They lead it and have been busier in the offensive zone. Bugstad's won the draw here and they'll go on the attack. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. And a nice save there as play continues. Sends it up in front. And he shuts down a great scores. They came, they saw, they took advantage of the rebound and score.
Well, put on your work boots because this is a blue-collar goal, James. They don't ask how, they just ask if it went in. He finds the puck on his stick because of a rebound that tracks down and buries.
Utah's recognized that they're not going to play run time here, so at least try to make it respectable.
Respectable, and they can finish with physicality, and that's something that the staff will be telling them. Also look for everyone to be jumping into the attack, trying to get some pressure on their opponent and get some much-needed goals.
Moves around along the half wall. The Bandits going to work on offense. And he was locked in on that save as play continues. Picked up along the wall by Lamoureux. Picked up here in the neutral zone by Holmstrom. Houston's ready to go on the attack. Slides it across. Scooped up along the wall by Bjugstad. The Bandits gain control of the puck. Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great stretch shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Houston's showing no signs of slowing down here in this third period, up big time. Steals won the faceoff, and he feeds it down to Bouchard. Houston's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Lays the body. Quick pass to Bear. They put the puck into the offensive end. Houston's got the puck along the boards. Grizzlick stick handling in his own zone. Oh, that just sounded painful. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Houston's got the puck along the wall. The Bandits take possession in the defensive end. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Utah's got a hold of the puck. And he moves it up to O'Brien. Takes a shot. Oh, and he hammers it wide of the net.
Great A scoring chance. Lost, James. Whiffs it wide. That looks like a total miscue.
Yeah, you can see his body language, too, wanting that one back.
Sometimes when you're playing fast, you can be too fast and you can over-rotate, and this is a huge miss as he's in the middle of the ice in primetime scoring area.
Can't connect on the shot. The Bandits take possession in the neutral zone. Quick pass to Gunther. A little dipsy doodle, and he loses possession of the puck.
Gunther's so difficult to stop in tight. He's got magic hands, but unfortunately this time it doesn't go his way as he tries to get a little nifty. Sometimes simple is the best way to go.
Houston's all but got this thing wrapped up here late in the third. They have capitalized on many scoring chances tonight. Kerfoot's won the draw, and they're on the attack. Turns it away with a slap shot. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. Quick pass across to Sissons. Passes on over to Kuzmenko. Good use of the body to knock them off the puck. Shuts them down.
When the puck's in the low slot, the goaltender gets right out next to the shooter and makes the save.
The Bandits have been the busier team in the shot department, and they lead it late in this third period. McBain's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. No room for that one to get through. Gone! Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Anderson.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Gains the zone along the right wall. Fires it on net. And that shot gets caught in traffic. Denies him in close. Grabbed along the board by Suter. Utah's got the puck in the defensive end. Less than 60 seconds left here in the final frame. Takes a shot, and he had an answer with that save. Moves it quickly over to Broberg. Kuzmenko's got it in the offensive zone. From the right side, moves it up ahead. Oh, and there's a big-time hit.
That's a massive and timely hit there, James. Saw his opponent with the head down, lined up perfectly, and threw it. Just love the physicality and the intensity of this play.
Here's a shot. Oh, he stopped it. That was insane.
It almost looked like everyone was stopping, thinking it was in the net. I don't even know how he got to it, James. I mean, that's athleticism, desperation, compete, call it what you will. It's everything else in the one.
And they strike pay dirt once again.
Yeah, they do. And their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one. Oh, how many times has this happened in a game? James, I mean, you get a golden opportunity at one end. Everyone's pressing forward. The quick counter-attack and transition gets going the other way, and then it capitalizes. That's a great one for one team, and it's a tough one to take for the other.
And now he tries to get it across to Holmstrom. There it is, final horn sounds. We are all over here in this one. Emphatic win, and we can put that W as a capital.
It's almost as if...
The battle for a roster spot continues for many of these players here tonight on the ice. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports as the exhibition schedule continues. Opening face-off just moments away. The Avs get off to a good start as they win the opening face-off. Takes the feed.